Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say it was a good season because it wasn't, but the season is effectively over. We're not. I know technically, um, if we win out and the Steelers lose one, there's some technicalities, but Steelers just beat the Lions. I know they're bruised and battered, but the Steelers are going to win the AFC. I mean, they just have to win one more game. They win one more game when they're in. I know there's only 2 games left, and one of them's against us. They already beat us once this season, and Lamar's hurt, so I'm just going to effectively say the season's over. And it wasn't a good season, and I'm not going to say it was a good season, it was a good try. It wasn't. It was a pitiful season. It was a season filled with terrible coaching, and it was a season that inexplicably showed it's time to change it up. Something's not working here. There's many things not working here. A lot of them are above the players. Some of them are the players. And it's the mix of whatever the fuck is going on, a mix of management, a mix of coaching, a mix of players. This mix is never going to get it done. Period. End of story. Ravens lose 24-28 to Drake May, and the Patriots. I mean, I can't say I didn't expect it, because I did. And, part of me, when I was trying to convince myself, maybe we can still win this game. Maybe we have something magical. No. Maybe because the Patriots had to make a crazy comeback against the Bills, because maybe they're frauds this whole time. Nope. They showed up in clutch moments. Yeah, so, you can chalk this win up to a lot of different things. Defense was actually all right. Collapsed when it mattered. That's not surprising. But they were pretty okay throughout this game. We got a couple takeaways. I mean, one fumble that didn't matter, and an interception that also kind of didn't matter early in the game. So, a couple useless takeaways and an overall okay performance from the defense. Collapsing when it mattered most, which is kind of the Ravens thing. Not big fans of holding on to the football today. I noticed that. Derrick Henry, before this game, it's actually really funny. I was talking to my dad as this game was starting out, and Derrick Henry was, he's been playing well these past few games because we've actually been using him, which we'll get back to. We've been using Derrick Henry, so he's been playing well, and I said, you know what? I'm proud of Derrick Henry. He really hasn't fumbled the football. Oops! Oopsie daisy. It looks like we're back in early week form. Derrick Henry loses the fucking football. It's so funny. It's so funny how I just had to fucking say something. If you want to blame someone, fucking blame me at this point. Anything associated, anything in the world that has ever said the word Baltimore can be fucking blamed at this point. Because playing the blame game is the easiest fucking thing to do with the Ravens, because everything is to blame and nothing's to blame all at the same time. This team is, whatever the fuck we got going on here, it needs to end. Derrick Henry fumbles the fucking football. I'm not even gonna get that into the game. It was a pretty, it was actually a pretty standard fucking football game. It was pretty back and forth. There was no crazy, there's a couple controversies. Marlon Humphrey in specific tackling a receiver, and that's not defensive pass interference. If the refs claim to know what defensive pass interference is, I don't believe them, because they clearly fucking don't. The call on Zay, I don't know. I know this call was for us, but I don't care. I want to see an uncorrupt league, and whatever the hell Marlon Humphrey did was very clearly pass interference. But besides that, there wasn't really any crazy thing to talk about other than the fact that the Ravens just suck. They just suck. And yeah, Lamar went down with an injury because he took a knee to his back, which honestly, I don't know how the fuck he got that injured from a knee to his back. Not going to blame Lamar. It just must be something that I didn't see. Lamar goes down with an injury, but you got to understand, guys. Tyler Huntley, for so long, the Ravens stigma has been, if the Ravens lose Lamar Jackson, the game's over, the season's over. We were fine without Lamar when Tyler Huntley was in. We put up 30 on the fucking Bears, who just beat the Packers, mind you. And I know they had a backup in, but the Bears defense is still good, and Ben Johnson's still their head coach, and Tyler Huntley still beat them and still hung 30 on their fucking head earlier this season. The QB, for the first time in, oh my god, even my camera's fucking done, bro. Okay, got the camera back up. My point is, we still beat a very solid team for the first time in recent Ravens history. The quarterback does not matter. It does not matter if you have Lamar Jackson. It does not matter if you have Tyler Huntley. It only matters when you have Cooper Rush. And we saw that, and I will never forgive John Harbaugh for not starting Tyler Huntley initially, because we very seriously could actually still have a season left to play. We could have playoffs left to play because we would have won at least, I think, 2, maybe 3 of those games that we lost. Maybe not the Texans one. We probably would have won the Rams one, and we definitely would have won one other one, with Tyler Huntley in, but we put Cooper Rush in for whatever the hell reason. Cooper Rush, who I don't think has actually touched a football in a very long time before coming in for the Ravens. So, that's all back to Harbaugh, and everything leads back to Harbaugh. I've been preaching this for 3 videos now, guys. Harbaugh is a terrorist. I don't know what else to say. I don't know if obviously that's hyperbolic, but late in the game, deep in the fourth quarter, what the fuck is Derrick Henry doing with a big-ass trench coat on? Is he hurt? I didn't hear about that. Is he have something he's battling? I didn't hear about that. He's sitting on the bench. Put the motherfucker in. He has 100 yards. Motherfucker was eating the Pats defense for lunch. He had 2 touchdowns, I think. If not 1. What? I know he had a fumble earlier in the game. He has 2 touchdowns. He has 100 yards. Put him in the fucking game. What's he doing on the bench? He's rotting on the bench next to Lamar, who's out, who, again, doesn't matter right now. And, of course, when the game matters most, when the fucking situation is perfect for someone to fumble it, Zay Flowers steps right up to that occasion. He got the Chiefs game. He did it earlier this season. He did it 2 games ago when it looked like we were getting back into the game. Zay Flowers fumbled it. No, not even going to get a pity try. Same situation right here. I knew we weren't going to do shit with this drive, but it doesn't have to end on a fucking fumble. Again, Zay? Come on, kid. Just straight Butterfingers from the whole fucking team. Derrick Henry fumbling again and Zay Flowers fumbling our season away. It's happened so, I'm used to it. I love Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers always has good games. Zay Flowers always does too much. He had a touchdown today. Fantastic. He's always trying to do too much. When he made that catch that Tyler Huntley threw him, you gotta go down. You're being swarmed. You're not gonna juke your way out of it. You're not. You're just not. You're not that guy in this situation. You're not gonna juke your way out of 4 defenders. Go the fuck down. We have 2 more tries. That was 2nd down, guys. You have 2 more tries. You have 3rd down and 4th down because it's 4 down territory. You had 2 more tries. You didn't need to try to make a play there. He did. Punched out. Game over. Butterfingers. Literal Butterfingers. And I don't it's part of football. It's part of football. And it's always seemingly part of football in late games with Zay Flowers or in crucial moments with Zay Flowers. It's always part of football. It doesn't mean I don't have to be upset about it. O-line, I can't believe I'm saying this. This is one of the first times I've said this literally all year. O-line was fantastic. Linderbaum set up almost all of our touchdowns fantastically. Falele actually was fairly productive. Snoop I think we only got sacked once the whole fucking game. That's not normal for the Ravens O-line. And it was our backup in. So you can't even fully blame. I mean, it was a pretty bad sack, but O-line was dead-ass fine. You got a good performance out of your O-line, and you did not win in a must-win game. That's what I'm saying about this mix, guys. It doesn't work. Whatever's going on, the offense can't perform when the defense performs. The O-line gives you such a good game. The D-line gives so much pressure. I cannot even begin to explain or count how many motherfucking in the middle of the field, how many people were open. I saw 35 passes completed in the middle of the fucking field. Put someone there. Please. Please put someone there. I don't even want to talk Nate Wiggins. Oh my god. Speaking of Butterfingers, kid had a pick. I mean, he got hit. It was a hard play. You got to pull that in. That ends the game, and we win the game if Nate Wiggins picks that. Then we almost intercept it, and you're just a little late, because it's always a game of fucking inches. What video did I make a few days ago? Or a few games ago, I should say? There's always a narrative. And the narrative this time, of course, it's a game of fucking inches. It's a game of Butterfingers. It's a game of what? It's a game of the Ravens not being able to fucking perform when they need to perform. That's it. That's the end all be all of this season. That's the end all be all of this game. The end all be all is the Ravens can't perform when it matters. They can't perform when the other I don't care that we had our backup in because I know that Ravens fans. I don't know if people comment on these videos. I don't know if somebody's like, oh, we had Tyler Huntley in. I get it. It doesn't matter. I don't know if you've noticed from our offense, from the difference. One of our highest scoring games had Tyler Huntley as the fucking starting quarterback. One of our highest scoring games. You had the 40 against Bills. You lost that game. Even our dominant win last week, and it was only 24. You didn't put up as much as Tyler Huntley. And again, I'm not blaming Lamar. I'm just saying it doesn't matter as much as it once did. We don't have Willie Snead as our wide receiver 1. We don't. Mark Andrews isn't the only guy you're throwing to anymore. You don't have fucking Tyler Huntley completed 7 passes to DeAndre Hopkins. You have DeAndre Hopkins, who made unbelievable catches all game. Unbelievable football knowledge. Football IQ is off the fucking charts. And the connection between Huntley and... I don't know what was going on between Huntley and Hopkins, but the connection was insane. And, again, Henry's off the field. I could keep giving you examples of what went wrong, but anything I'm saying to you is not new information. And it all leads back to John Harbaugh. He's gone. It's over. Season's over. What more evidence do you need? Fire him now. Put in a new head voice. Or do you need the official elimination next week when we lose to the fucking Packers? Do you need that to be the original, the official last nail in the coffin to fire John Harbaugh's ass? I swear to God, if I see he comes back next season, I'm going to flip my fucking shit. I'm going to make a video specifically dedicated to the fact that John Harbaugh isn't fired if I see him come back on this fucking team. Because it all leads back to him. Every single time it leads back to him. I don't know what else. There's nothing else to say. The O-line gives you a good game for the first time in forever. And you lose. You lose. The season's over. The game's over. John Harbaugh's job is gone. John Harbaugh era is over. You got your Super Bowl with it. Go take it and walk, kid. Get the fuck out of here, John. Please. For the love of God. Okay? That's it for realistically this season, but I'm going to be back making Ravens rants for these next couple weeks. See if I can get some other videos out. I keep getting caught up, but I always have time to make a Ravens rant because if there's one thing I love doing at all times of the day, it's telling you how annoyed I am with Ravens football. So if you like this, please leave a like. I'd love to hear what you think about this game down in the comments section. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time.